Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my videos, and today we guys the best clone tier list in Shindo Life. Now, it's been a while since I made the last one, and there's been a lot of clone changes and new clones of the game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like, click on more. Let's get right to the video, guys. Alright, just for the sake of this video, anything that attacks someone and spawns next to you is going to be considered a clone. Now, I'm not going to be including the Baron mode Z-spec stuff because that'll just bloat the list, and I don't feel like those are very needed. Everyone knows those are really good. Starting off with the exploding vanishing clones, these are actually going to be in mem. Most of the time, they don't actually work at all because you can either run away from them, and they do not proc instantly when they actually get to someone. So they'll literally M1 you out of the range of the explosion, which makes them not very good overall. Vanishing clone is just going to be going to good. It's overall just a good clone. I would not say it's really good. It does a lot of damage, but most of the time it will not actually hit on anyone. Kaijin C-spec or Z-spec is actually going into really good. The monkey is actually really annoying to fight, has infinite HP, and can almost be summoned 24/7. So yeah, it's a really good clone. Vanishing Clone Barrage is going to be going into really good as well. Actually above the monkey, Vanishing Clone Barrage for a long time was actually one of the highest DPS moves in the game, but it actually did get nerfed, which made it significantly worse as an ability. Odin Saber Clone is actually going into the bottom are really good. They still are really good clones. It's just the ability isn't nearly as good as it used to be after it was nerfed and nerfed and nerfed over and over and over again. Vine clones will be going into really good as well. It's going to be going probably at the top are really good. They still do a lot of damage, but you'd have to play select someone for them to actually do damage, but they do more damage than Shindo clones now. Now, the one clone ability, which is actually this one, is actually going into bad. Now, while this may be good in other game modes, when it comes to RPG and competitive, the one clone will literally do nothing. Multi-vanishing clones is actually going to go to the bottom of mem. Most of the time, it actually will give your opponent a ton of mode, which is actually, as you guys might imagine, not very good for you. Shadow Snowman is going to be going to the top and really good. Shadow Snowman is actually a really good stun ability. It's a lot like water vanishing and wood vanishing, but the water vanishing, wood vanishing are actually better than Snowman. I'm actually going to be moving these down to good. Just because the really good tier is actually getting kind of a little bit bloated. So I'm going to do this, move these down to good, and this is going to be really good. So all of the stun abilities from clones are actually really good because they can help sort out combos. Shindo clones are actually going to the bottom are really good. They actually were removed from the counter cooldown, so now you could use them as just a normal clone ability, and they still are really annoying to fight, even if it was nerfed a ton of times. Satoria Luge is actually going into the bottom of good. This ability actually summons clones that attack people, and it is auto dodge, but it does have hand size, which makes it a really bad for an auto dodge ability. Shock clones are actually going into the... I'm going to be putting it probably above Odin in good. I feel like these are actually worse than the other stun ones because they do not immediately proc when they touch someone, so most of the time they want to actually work properly. Vanishing Image is going into broken. It actually does use your ability sometimes, and that is very good. Not only that, but it does replace you with the clone, so you could teleport back and forth with your clone when you set it down, and it has basically an infinite cooldown. Snake Summon is actually going to really good. It's going to be going below Shadow Snowman as well with Toad Summon because they're practically the same exact thing. Both of these are really good abilities because you could equip them to your element slots instead of, being forced to be in your bloodline slots. And it is practically just a companion, but a little bit different. Shindai Ren third move is going to be go to the top of broken. These clones do like literally half your HP and damage if they manage to hit their abilities. So even though it has hand signs, if they hit this ability on you once and you don't auto dodge, you're practically dead because they'll be able to combo you very easily after that. The Variety Mud Golem is just a better Giovanni Shizen Golem, but they practically do the same exact thing. The Gazoma Do is when you go to the top of broken. This ability actually does Forge Rengoku's abilities, in case you guys do not know that. It literally just does Forge Ren's abilities, but it does it a little bit different because it doesn't last as long as a lot of the other clones, but it still is extremely good. If you manage to get that second ability off on the Gazoma Do, it would literally carry you in fights. Shindai Ren C-spec is actually not that great. I'm actually putting it probably below Toad Summon and really good. The C-spec is actually not that good because you have to attack someone for the clones to start attacking, which in most cases is not very good for you. Anyways, guys, that's actually it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, click on more. See you next one, guys. Bye-bye.